changing lives.
Oh, wonderful viewer, it's another wonderful Tuesday, and I'm always happy coming in your homes, your offices, in the marketplace, in schools, campuses, wherever you are. Just want to say we appreciate the fact that you always make time to watch Rhythms of Life. My name is Nana Kusiabuache, and I always tell you, Rhythms of Life, we give you nothing but the best. And today I'm so excited. You could see I'm smiling ear to ear because I have two amazing people joining me today. And the first is someone you know already. You've been watching a lot of his videos, you've been enjoying a lot of his music. And who am I referring to? Banky, that is Bright Appear. Banky.
Hello.
One of my favorite songs of yours.
Sure. I love it too.
You love it too.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great by God's grace.
We thank God.
Yeah.
I had to drag you all the way from Kumasi to Accra.
Sure.
Because we need to let people know that you're about releasing an album.
Very important. That's why I came.
It's not by
Yeah.
Train. What about this album? Unique. It be a unique free other albums now you've released so far.
Okay. So this is what I want everybody to be aware of. A caption of every album is very important. When especially an artist releases an album and he prays very well about it, you know, it does manifest. So this time around, you know, I have critically, you know, studied my captions, my album titles, and I realized they all had impact on me. Because first album was Bajifono, then I came to Akomafoforo, then I did some single releases, then I now want to do my latest, which is My Story Has Changed. I have been praying so much about this album, and I have seen a lot of things manifesting just because I chose that title, and truly my story is changing.
Of course.
Yes, I believe it will have impact on everybody that gets a copy.
So how many songs are on this album?
7. I'm using the powerful number 7.
Yes.
Yes.
The blessed one.
Yes. 7.
Among them all, which is your favorite?
That is what I chose as the album title. It's an Anago, sort of style, Nigerian style. It is English blended with Akan dialect.
Okay.
Yeah, tree. And if you don't take care, you would think it's not me.
Really?
Yes. If you don't really know my voice, I try to do something different.
Different this time.
Yes.
Wow, I think this will be more reason why we should go and listen. So when are you releasing this album?
On the 4th of December, 2022, at Bantama SDA Church.
Kumasi. Oseikum.
Yeah.
Here.
It's starting from 12 to 6 p.m. And all the SDA senior artists are going to be there.
Senior artists?
All of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then meaning that we all have to be the senior artists. In fact,
Yes.
most of them I know that it's been a while. Just mention a few of them so that
A few,
people
okay.
know.
Let me start from my uncle, Osebuati. He's going to be there. Bafo Mensa is going to be there. Ofa Johnson is going to be there. Mark Enim Yerinchi is going to be there. King Solomon is going to be there. Great Ampon is going to be there. Atta and the Advent Voices is going to be there. Kofi Ajimai will be there. Shadrach. Mama Gifty.
Let's
Until I stop me.
yes.
Into my mama, I know you.
They should come for me.
Okay, thank you.
They should come for me. Yes, we want to keep you in suspense. Before, no. Go there on the 4th of December, right?
Yes.
Bantama Seventh-day Adventist Church in Kumasi. And go and see. I believe there are more surprises going to happen on that.
A lot.
So, my dear, you heard it. You have to be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there, the 4th of December. So please be there and let's join our very own Banky in launching his album. The album name again?
My story has changed.
My story has changed. You and I, indeed our story have changed ever since Christ came to die for us. So let's support our brother, raise that banner high. Yeah, Yepeso my freestyle, one of the songs.
One of the songs I'd want to sing. Nipa nyina bom kasa say ya. Na se nyanya nyame nkan bia. Me de mente.
Uniha famayin.
Okay. Can I stand?
Yes, please, you can.
Nipe nyina bomu kase aseya nase na nenya minkebia o mi die minti hwiu Nipe nyina bomu kase aseya nase na nenya minkebia o mi die minti hwiu Efisa onu no to me adie nyina ye So we dear baby, monia saman so safua kurano Eyonu no kana waka Yemfa ye untu nisu Oh monia saman so safua kurano Eyonu no kana waka Yemfa ye untu nisu Okumi da soda mingu Apa mi say yen soda mi say na nenya mi wa okwaya Anka masembe ye mobopa odaseni Nansu ebi nsita ema no sada Empare na nenya mi say obeye mi boni Na said ye nya mi domi So mi dia baby Okumi da soda mingu Apre mi say yen soda mi say na nenya mi ma okwaya Anka masembe ye mobopa adaseni Nansu ebi nsida ema no sada Empare na nenya mi say obeye mi boni Na said ye nya mi domi So we dear baby, you near someone so safua kurano Eyonu no kana waka Yamfa ye untu nisu Oh near someone so safua kurano Eyonu no kana waka Yamfa ye untu nisu
Amen.
Yes, amen. That was Banky for you. You've enjoyed the song, right? Meaning there's more on that album. So on that day, try to make time to go to Bantama Seventh-day Adventist Church. That is in Kumasi. Banky, is there any other information you want to pass across to our guests before?
Sure. I have given a promise. Anytime I went promoting my songs, my album. When I go to the churches, I tell them that I'm going to reveal some secret about health to them.
Okay.
In fact, almost everybody is contracting or getting this lifestyle disease, pressure, diabetes, stroke, and all that. You know, when we grow, we tend to develop this problem.
That's true.
there's something we should know,
Okay.
so that when you grow, you have to enjoy life.
That is true.
Yeah, so I want to share with my colleague doctors. They'll be there to share with them. So that is one side attraction.
All right. Thank you so much, Banky,
God bless
for
you
making
too.
time to grace Rhythms of Life.
All right.
Dear one, so the ball is in your court. Let's make it on the 4th of December at Banky Day Adventist Church. Let's go for this quick music break. When we're back, you get to know my second guest.
Bible says in Psalm 121, "And I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer your foot to be moved. Trust him always."
That was a beautiful rendition, and I guess you know my guest for today. So our guest for today was born here in Ghana, groomed here in Ghana, but currently in the United States of America. She is the daughter of one of our renowned pastors, Adventist pastor, Pastor Dr. Lawrence Andrews Ewoo. Yes, she is the daughter of this pastor. And she is a wife, a mother, a gospel musician, and a nurse. So today, there's a lot going to happen. But I know one of the songs, here in Ghana, when it came out, we sang so happily because it was just wonderful. It happens to be one of the songs in one of the albums she released with the Sons and Daughters. That is in April 2012. To refresh our brains, let's listen to the song, and then we'll get into our discussion.
Play
What to be we have to continue with the conversation. Yeah, we all enjoy the song. I don't know whom about. Big sis, do you know that you have to go and pay royalties to Chairman General Kwame Sifakai?
I do.
Oh yes, because every blessed morning God will give us life to wake up.
He plays that
song.
I've sung that song over 200 times.
I can see.
And I still don't get tired of it.
It's just an amazing song, and it's very, very nice. 2012, but where were you then?
2012, we were in the US.
Okay.
I was in Maryland.
So that's where this whole song came about. I know the composer is New Love Annan. Most of the time, people who write the songs are the one who put in that kind of emotions. But you just mentioned that you kind of have that thing when anytime you sing that song.
Yeah.
What does it do to you?
It's just a reminder of how poor we are without Christ and His grace and mercy. Without that, we'll be really unhappy. But if you have that, then you feel so full of life, and like my dad would say, you're hineba, oh wow, because you have Christ. He is the grace and He's the mercy. So if He's my Father, then
the journey wouldn't be easy
without Him. Yeah.
Is that part of your life story? Does it remind you of something?
Yeah.
What does it remind you anytime you sing it? That kind of flashback.
Yeah, 2014 was a bad year. A bad year for me, for my father, for the whole family. And I really appreciated the song more after that. Mayari, I feel 12 weeks, 4 months, thereabout. About 3 to 4 months. No work. I couldn't stand still because of low blood pressure. The pressure need to me drop 60, 30, 80, 40. In the hospital for several days. I was in the hospital 3 times. Doctors in this test, they don't know what it is. Yeah. It was physically challenging, but there were some spiritual aspects of it. Because you don't just go like that. The devil has to try you. If he doesn't, one try one just said, you're going the same direction with him. If you're going the opposite direction, you will clash somehow.
Repeat what you said.
Yeah.
If you're going
the same direction with the devil, how?
He has no problem with
you. Same big path to the eternal destruction. But if you're going the opposite direction, he knows you have something better coming, where he came from. How? Yeah.
But did it occur to you in a moment that you might lose your life as a result of that?
Yes, it did, severally. I don't want to get emotional.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get emotional. So there one, a quick one. Please, you can join on Facebook or YouTube. Yes, tell a friend or a brother if he or she's not at home and telling you I can't watch. Tell that friend or brother or sister that you can watch us on Facebook or YouTube. That is Hope TV Ghana on Facebook and Hope Channel Ghana on YouTube. You can send in your comments or questions through our WhatsApp line 0559680066 and read it all out for you. Ewoo-Asiem is with us today. So Hannah, I hope now we've put in ourselves together.
Yes, we have.
Let's push it on. All right, so ever since it encouraged you to release more tracks, so far, how many albums do you have since then? So
with this new one that I'm releasing in Ghana now, it will be 5 with just me. But with Sons and Daughters, we released 4 albums. And then I've released albums with other choirs and musicians, yeah.
So you realize that when this song of yours came out, you came out so big in Ghana. Those who didn't really know you came to know Ewoo, like, oh, okay, later on they found out, okay, so it's the daughter of Pastor Ewoo. How did you feel?
I didn't even know that it was a big song until people would see me. I think I came to Ghana to launch it, just me, on behalf of Sons and Daughters, and Opare was very instrumental. God bless Opare Dero and his team.
God bless you, big brother.
And so people would be like, oh, I heard your song, Adumni Homobra. I said, oh, okay, you like that song? And then I see people and they're like, oh, you sang that song? Yes, I did. And yeah, Uncle Crawford tagged me on Facebook, Omotua, then they tag me and I see, oh, this song is still blessing people. I didn't know it was that big. But New Love No Cry Di Hua Dance, yes, you know, it's like he wrote it for me. I don't know who he dedicated that song to, but I think I saw Sanko back now or dedicated my
yes, as New Love, Funny Dean show. You bet your royalties.
And my dad loves the song. And he played it all the time.
And so hopefully so be it celebrate CB.
I guess so.
Oh yes, it's nice to be a celebrity sometimes.
Nice.
The highs and all that. You are a wife, you are a mother, and then you're a gospel musician, and then a nurse. Also, if you know, you know. Combining all of these, how do you do it?
It's a question I ask myself too. But you know something I learned growing up? We didn't live with my dad for a long time because, well, me personally, not had me come man especially those with no kids. No, they might come out almost say.
And then I was swearing, Diana. Were you that kakra? Are you sure? Daddy Ewoo.
You ask your dad. I know you call him.
Daddy Ewoo, please.
Yeah, and yesterday he reminded me of something. But that's another day story. So autonomy, I think I live with like maybe 3 or 4 people. One of them I just found out recently, she passed away. Auntie Comfort. So I used to go live with people. So I didn't stay with him, but the little I learned from him, he was always busy doing something. You will never see my dad idle. It's either he's preparing a sermon, he's praying with somebody, he's doing this crusade, he's doing that. So I learned that. I don't waste time. So I find myself to make use of my time. I try to be a good steward of my time. I have a structured life. If I go and I say, because it's hard for me. I'm not the perfectionist type, but I think I'm close. So I try to find time for everything. Time no so say me call me phone so to chat with people. I'm not going to do that. If it's time for this, yes, very. Even at home, like, from me, you hardly get me to talk to.
I don't think some people will be comfortable to live with you.
No, I think they wouldn't.
Shout out to your children, actually.
And they've learned that. If it's time for this, we do that. If it's time for that, don't even talk about it because we're not going to do it. Once in a while, I'll bend the rule, but 99% of the time, I try.
I love the bending of the rule. Yeah. All right, so you've been a nurse for quite a long time. You've dealt with people and all that. What kind of experience have you had with your patients so far? You know, Ghana and US is a bit different.
Huge difference.
Huge, eh?
Better hospital I had 2014 when I was still sick. Dad was retiring, and we had to come, even though I was sick, and he was sick too. So I had one of my episodes, and I was admitted to the hospital. It was supposed to be one of the top-notch hospital, but still an Ankwiyamami. And then I see things on TV, and the way they treat patients, it's like the caring part of nursing is gone. I was talking to a new nurse. She just finished her nursing school now. And I was texting her last night. And I said, be a good nurse, show care like Christ did. Because that's what we're supposed to do. Your patients ought to see Christ in you as an Adventist nurse. And I did that. I was singing to my patients, Crown Point. They'd be our family members, and it's like, oh, do you have my mom? No, I don't have your mom. I have that other patient. You know, they wish that I had their loved ones because, you know, I cared and they saw it.
Of course.
Nurses won't care for your patients like, you know, really open your heart and care for them like Christ did to the sick.
You are a wife and then a man. You will soon be coming down to you growing up what you want. But we always say that wives need to own their homes, even though the husbands are the head of the family. How are you able to own your home? You know, that's why I asked you, how are you able to do all these together? You know, you have to be writing songs, you need to take time for your family, and you need to make time too for your patient, because as a nurse, as she said, you need to have that attention as well.
Yeah.
So how are you able to control your home?
You have principles in the home, and the kids learn it from the beginning. I was riding with my little cousin, Banana. She was telling me things that my parents would tell her when they come to the U.S., like, because, you know, I'll move them. If you don't want your thing to be in the trash, don't put it anywhere, because I'll move it. I just like structure, because we jamusa, then it's like there's no organization. I try to keep my home organized. The kids learned it from beginning. Like our home, some people come there and it's like, do people live here? This place is like too clean to have people. 4 of you living here. And they've learned that. My older one, people need them clean, but you know, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's part of the bending the rule.
And that time with your husband.
Yeah, he's learned it. First, now we had a little friction. It's like, put that here. Don't put that there. Put that. This is the laundry basket. Why are your clothes over here? Yeah. But after 25 years of marriage, I hope he learned that.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
God bless. 25 of marriage is a long.
LDC, you're a good husband.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I might get married next, but anyway.
Oh, you're not married?
We'll talk about that.
Akusha, let's talk about that.
No, we won't talk about that. We are not going to talk about that. Viewers, we'll talk about me getting married some other time.
Okay.
So growing up, did you ever saw yourself to be someone, when I grow, I'm going to be a musician?
Nope.
What
That
were
was
you
not
looking
even part
forward
of
to
it.
be?
To be a doctor, but I wanted to be a doctor quick. Into Meba US now, I found out that medical school would take long. I decided to go the shorter route.
8 years.
Because I wanted to finish and then get married and have children. I just love to have a home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you that desperate to
Not
to get
desperation, but you know, growing up in a pastor's house, you're like caged. You wanted a little bit of freedom.
Daddy didn't hear that one.
He didn't.
Know. Yeah, he didn't. We'll take it that way.
Yeah.
He didn't hear that. But the fact that you really, or is it as to you living with other people, that's why you just wanted to leave and have your own space?
Maybe, I don't know, but I did. I wanted to, like, I don't want to go to school for a long time. But you know, have a family. And
you felt it wasn't bad, you know, trying to rush into marriage?
No, I didn't rush. I took my time, but medical school, 7 years, 8 years, that's a long time.
Yes, that's really a long time. But meaning you didn't have much experience with it. How long did you live with your mom and dad?
I lived with them probably until I was 7. Then that's when they started sending me to people. And then after that, we were in Liberia for maybe a couple years, and then we came to Ewoo-Asiem. And again, you know, we were sent off to live with other people. And then after that, I went to Jamaica after Ewoo-Asiem, and then came to the U.S. So in the U.S. is probably where we lived as a family for a longer time until he came back to Ghana. So maybe 7 years, in my teenage
I know
age.
our viewers who are interested with what happened in Jamaica. You know, Jamaica is an interesting country.
It sure is. Yeah.
So you're living with someone there?
No, I was in school,
Okay.
the then West Indies College.
Oh, okay. So what
Now it's a Caribbean University, I think.
Okay, what were you studying there?
I started doing my prerequisite for nursing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And went well. All right. So when did the music thing started hitting for you?
It started actually in Bekwai. We had singing groups there, but you know, to be kwa, just like everybody else. Yeah, to be kwasa. But you know, there's a difference between when you're just singing and there's a difference between when you make it a ministry where you really want to pull people to Christ. So that started for me in 2013 when I went solo. Even though I was doing it with sons and daughters, you know, with a group, there are rules, there are regulations.
Yes.
You follow suit and you don't do your own thing. But a recording engineer asked me, you know, why don't you go that route? Like, do that in addition to singing with the group, because you have a lot to offer.
Yes.
And so I went that route. And then 2013, I came with my first album. And then 2014, I was attacked. The physical and the spiritual attack.
You know, most of the time, people would say, okay, somebody heard me sing and was like, oh, why don't you just go into music? Did somebody hear you while I was in school sing and the person was like, oh, Hannah, I think you should go into music?
Mr. Ayi, the late Mr. Ayi. He was Abekwai, he was our music director, and he knew my dad. So now I me piano and kakra, and he pushed me. I used to be shy. I'm still a little shy, but but I was shy. And so he asked me to join the choir. And I joined the choir. I all to be, and then all to be. And I can say, "Oh, I'm gonna start giving you solo." I'm saying, "Hey, no, I can't do that." And then he pushed me. So he tried it. No, okay, I did it. And then if he drew on, I'm saying, "Okay, I guess I can do it." So he started to instill that confidence in me and like push me to do more than just singing, you know, with groups and kind of enjoying the singing, but make it more meaningful.
At that time, do you feel like he's pressuring you and that you had to focus somewhere else?
No, because of friend requires a piano lesson, so I did it at my own pace.
That's good. So most of your songs, does it connect personally to you, or the fact that, okay, some of it are being composed by other people? Well, I sing along and then add the humor. Or all of it is connected to you, your life, growing up, stages?
Absolutely, they are connected. Because before I record other people's songs or use other composers' songs, no, I tell them, like, I'm trying to work on this project. Do you have a song about this? This album that I'm releasing now, I ask people to write songs that will inspire, motivate, and just help people to focus their attention back to heaven. And so that's what I did. You know, the other composers that sent me songs, but you know, I choose. Some dedicate the songs to me, and they're just meaningful. And so I pray about it, and then I do the selection. So the songs are about my life. Even though I don't compose all of them, but like on this album, I composed track number 8 for my mom. Last year, we almost lost her. And so I was thanking God. Okay, I'm not going to be emotional. I was thanking God because he was going to answer the prayer.
Yes.
So I'm already thanking him, say,
yes. Yes.
So yeah, that's when I got the words to write that song.
Amen. So the composers, who are they? Those who normally write songs for you and all that, because you really need somebody who goes along with your ideas, what you think, how you want it to be. How is it like with them?
The composers, on this album specifically, Patrick Ajay, he used to be part of Celestial City Choir, Ewoo-Asiem. He's in China now. I just got to know him through another musician friend of mine, Justina Obasima Fakope. And so we connected. During the COVID time, I just met so many people. They just came along. And I heard that song. He performed it at the Zoom program we had, and I say, I like that song. I want to record it. And I say, oh yeah, you can have it and record it, because I just love the words, the way he sang it. It was meaningful and was timely. So he composed 3 songs on that album, track 1, 5, and 6. And then Malcolm Echampong, he's also young composer. He's in the UK. Very dedicated, talented. I met him at a camp meeting a few years ago, and then we became friends. I just like to connect with people that have the same objective like me.
Ideas. Yeah. And your husband has been supportive.
Very supportive. And then Stephen Dugan has a song on there. His brother has a song on there. Sibu Gordy. You interviewed him last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Goffy Music.
Yes, he has a song on there too. So, and then of course my compositions. Yeah, so quite a few.
Okay, so in all, how many did you compose personally?
3 tracks.
Okay, that is
track 2, track 8, and
Jima
track 10.
Seda, Meto Honjom, and then Nyamiye. Okay, all right. So this was released. That was just this over this weekend at Takrade.
Yeah, Takrade, yes.
Dear one, I would love us to have a view of how that program went about. Yes. You're glowing so beautifully.
In that gold yellow dress.
Yes. And your
you.
natural hair, I think it's like a brand or your signature.
Now it's my signature.
It is.
Yeah, my hair is natural, so I like to wear it natural. Once in a while, I'm wig in the kaka.
Say that one low tone for the sake of my dad. But today is more like it's about you.
He's always asking me now, no, okay. And no, just read your Bible.
And then go with your leaning. Leave us to do our work.
Right?
Yeah, I get it.
I'm in trouble.
And nobody else.
And nobody else.
You're always welcome. Anyway, that's a natural team, with a natural hair. So who styles you?
Myself.
Okay.
Yeah. My sister is good. I learned some things from her, but hey.
Purchase campedide, yes, sir.
Okay.
Campedide.
But me it's too expensive.
So we learn. We the natural people, we learn along the way to find ways and means in keeping our natural hair intact. Anyway, so during the release, how was the reaction of people on that day?
It was exciting. And, when they found out about the objective behind proceeds, this album, what did I just say? What I would do with the proceeds from this album is what I meant. To help with people with sickle cell, children with sickle cell disease, to help with their medications. And also at the end of the year, how I celebrity life and like another end of year and some of them come from poor home.
Yeah.
They can't even celebrate life, and having 1 year added to the life of someone with sickle cell.
Yeah, because we know they don't live up to even 20.
Some die before they're 5.
Yes.
And so I found out that I had sickle cell trait, and I passed it on to my son. And I think my mom gave it to us. My sister also has it. She passed it on to her first son. So I wanted to do something, even though I don't have the disease, I have the trait, I still want people to be aware. Because
so there's going to be a foundation?
It's a foundation for sickle cell awareness.
So Hannah Ewoo Sickle Cell Foundation.
Yes, to help those people. We've already adopted 4 families in Takoradi. So we're yet to adopt more from Kaswa, and then we'll adopt some from Koforidua, and we'll just help them.
All right.
Yeah.
So is the foundation already there, or it's now that you are?
It's now beginning.
All right.
Yes.
So will you be launching it soon?
Launching na me,
Obetia. Oh, but anyway, that is a good initiative.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, because it's one of the things we've not really discussed a lot about. People have heard about sickle cell, and people associate it with more of evil stuff, witchcraft or something. So you bringing it up, I'm really happy about it.
Thank you.
And I know you're going to have a concert.
Yes.
What should people expect? When is it happening?
Come and just have a glimpse of heaven and how glorious that would be. And until we get there, how we can encourage ourselves living in this world. Like, the album says Jidino. Jidino is, our faith, our hope.
Yes.
And we can't forget that, because life is tough.
Very.
And if you forget it, then, and you may lose your direction. But I want people to refocus their attention back to that narrow way. And when I enable Nsambe clash,
Exactly.
and then we'll make it to that heavenly kingdom.
Of course. When is it happening?
It's happening at Kaswa Central Church on Saturday, 26th November.
There's this
3
coming
p.m.
Saturday at 3 p.m. So we all are, channeling our way. If what schedule we can patrol?
Yeah.
Cancel.
Just modify it, Kakreb.
Exactly. And make your way there. See, the system is hard. Hannah came and
hard.
is already experienced.
It's
Say
hard.
that near Timo, and I bet you know.
Bofro tobacco 1 CD. I say that everywhere. How? Bofro tobacco 1 CD.
You should speak of gas. Both is just a
Hey, gas look around put there. Another story. The gas is expensive than it is in the US, right? It's not good. How do people manage it?
We are managing.
My idea, pa.
We are managing.
My idea.
We are managing. So you've been home for a while. You've been able to
1
have
week.
1 week, that connection with your dad and all that.
Yes.
Family togetherness.
Yes.
Share a bit of it with us before you perform.
Another song.
Yes, another song for us.
So last week we went to Takoradi Central and we went to thank God for Mom's healing. Dad was also sick. It's been nice seeing them because since COVID I haven't seen them. I've only been Zooming and calling, but I wanted to see how my mom was doing physically. And I'm glad I see that she's doing better compared to what I was envisioning. And I'm happy to see that. And it's good to be home, seeing all the family members.
Of course.
Yeah.
Will Daddy be there on
Yes,
Saturday?
he will be at Kaswa.
With Mommy too.
With Mommy, yes.
Yes, but we fight you. Did you come along with our younger sisters?
Who's that?
Your daughters? You
I don't
come
have
together?
daughters, so.
It's sons.
My sons, they didn't come.
I'm saying daughters because we want a daughter.
Oh, sir. Akosia. When I come for your wedding, then I'll make plans for that.
On this note,
Why are you
dear
changing
one,
the subject?
You know, she's trying to play a smart game on me. When I try to be smart by saying you didn't come along with our daughters. Don't worry.
But I have so many daughters. Adopted.
Of course, of course. So dear one, coming Saturday, that is 26th
6th of November.
at Kaswa at exactly 3 p.m.
3 p.m., yes.
Yes, we all will channel our energy and everything to the Kaswa. Is it Kaswa Central
Central
Church?
SDA. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so it's Kaswa Central SDA Church. If you don't know there, don't worry. Just call 055 9680066 because we're going to take more details from her and then we could share with you as well. She'll soon be performing one of her songs, and that is meaning that we are wrapping up already. So I just want to say a big thank you to you, our viewer, for always making time to watch Rhythms of Life. Sorry we couldn't read out your messages because all of us, we enjoyed the conversation, including you. Yes. So don't fight me, I beg you. I'll read it out for you, God willing, next week. Pastor Obed, I know, so I'm mentioning your name. Forgive. Daddy Ewoo, God bless you. Please mention out your social media handles so that your fans can follow. Yeah. So
it's Precious Hannah Ewoo, Facebook, Instagram, and I recently joined TikTok.
I don't like your expression. I recently joined.
Yeah.
The people will come for you.
There are so many things there that they're so distractive. Yeah. And same thing for YouTube. So Precious Hannah Ewoo.
Precious Hannah Ewoo. All right. Yes. So Vixers, thanks so much for
Thank you for having
Rhythms
me.
of Life. May God richly, richly bless you.
Amen.
For making time. So, until we meet again next week, stay safe and stay blessed. Vixers, give us our last
song.
Yes.
This song is Heaven, reminding us of that final prize that you and I are working towards. And I hope to meet you there. If not on this earth, I hope to meet you in heaven. Composed by Patrick H.A. Ronumu someday, troubles now over. And when we meet in that heavenly kingdom, we'll sing and never get tired. And we'll remember all the trials here, and we'll even thank God for bringing them in our path, because we became victorious through His grace and mercy. Yanam kwanso riko ronumu, yes iswa yeriko, yes an yechi, ahawnya bebre sanoso, amane kwa, yes iswa yeriko yo, yes an yechi, minam kwanso riko ronumu. Messi Swami Rikoyo Binsan Mechi Ahawnya Bebre Sadosu Amani Kwa Messi Swami Rikoyo Binsan Mechi Tua Diswingi Lengu Birabe Diachi Yenko Heaven Ehona Sungjiwo Saying through heaven, you bet why ye jom, you bet